sunny. It's summertime out.
How was your weekend?
Oh, boy, it was awesome. It was beautiful.
You blew me off for the fight, you know.
I got the food. I was en route. I was in Morristown.
Oh, geez. Here we go with the excuses.
No, it wasn't an excuse, dude. I got the food. I shut the door. I'm like, okay, let me light up a joint. And I was so high that I left all my joints and shatter at my house.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, I had to go back and get them.
Yeah? And then what?
And then I did a dab, and then I did another dab.
And then I got high.
Come on, man.
And then he got high.
I was outside waiting for you, outside by the curb. I was worried about you.
All 2 hours?
Yeah, I missed the fight. I was outside waiting for you the whole time.
Don't worry, you didn't miss a bad fight.
Nah, the fight sucked. You know who won that fight?
Yeah.
The UFC.
Yeah.
The UFC won that fight.
Yeah, they
You
did.
can't look at it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what the greatest boxing match of all time was supposed to be.
It was terrible.
Yeah, wife beater and a homophobe.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. So I'll be watching the UFC this weekend.
But it's boxing. We expect the
It's
boxing.
horrible.
What do I expect?
They're
I
not
expect
gentlemen.
That
Lennox
might look
Lewis
lame.
and Mike Tyson type of boxing. You know what I mean?
Lennox
I want to see someone's
I want to
ear
see a
bit off.
slugfest.
Yeah.
All that money they made, like I wanted to see some blood at least.
Because, listen, what that
Yeah.
was all these millions and
Yeah, it was.
billions of people
I knew exactly.
that
What it was.
wanted to see Pacquiao beat up Mayweather.
And it didn't
That's
happen.
what they paid for.
Never bet
They
against a
paid-
black guy.
They paid,
Not in sports.
so in
Especially
a
in
way,
boxing.
Especially boxing.
I don't know, hockey.
I'm glad.
Hey, we're taking over, man.
I'm glad Mayweather just shit on all the haters.
You and me both.
I'll be watching the UFC
all
this
crying
weekend.
this week.
You know who's fighting
Oh,
this weekend on the
They're
UFC?
still
I've
crying.
never watched.
Who's
the
fighting?
UFC.
You know who's fighting? Mike Hunt.
Not familiar
Mike
with
Hunt.
Mike
Bud
Hunt is
Hunt?
fighting this weekend.
I lean over.
No.
Is he
Look,
fighting?
Google the headliner.
I have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
I have no idea
Mike
what
Hunt.
the UFC
Mike
stands
Hunt
for.
was
What is
fighting.
it?
UFC,
Come
MMA.
on, dude. It's a Simpsons reference.
No, it's Google the fight this weekend. UFC, the headlining
There's
fight.
a really dude
Mike
called
Hunt.
Mike
I
Hunt.
swear to God. Google it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Has
Mike
anyone
Hunt.
seen Mike Hunt?
Mike Hunt.
There are obviously
This is not a joke. It's not a bit.
MMA and UFC, all this.
He's fighting
It's great.
Miocic.
People watch it.
He's fighting Miocic.
I don't. I don't watch
I
that.
love boxing. Boxing's
I don't
beautiful.
watch soccer.
No, boxing sucks,
I don't
man.
watch horse racing.
I love
I
all
might
the
peek.
Mexicans that were rooting for Pacquiao because they thought he was Mexican.
That's pretty funny, isn't it?
Oh my god!
Filipinos
they-
are like our Asian Hispanic cousins.
Yeah,
like
they
just
are.
saying.
Yo, the funny thing was they even played the Mexican national anthem. Like,
What was that
Yeah,
all
that was a little
about?
strange.
They were in Las Vegas. Come
So
on,
what?
yo.
There's like no reason
Oh.
for the next. Why didn't they play the Yugoslavian national
Yeah.
anthem then?
Because there's no
Or the Angolan.
Yugoslavia doesn't exist anymore.
That's right.
Yugoslavians weren't fighting.
It's
Serbia.
now Serbia,
and,
Montenegro,
yeah.
Bosnia,
Croatia.
Croatia, Slovenia, Macedonia.
I
mess.
actually picked Yugoslavia on purpose. Like I was saying, it had no reference. Like,
Oh, that was a joke there.
yeah, I know Yugoslavia doesn't exist no more.
Well,
What a mess.
all right, guys. Not to jump off topic, but to jump off
For
topic.
real, you don't think I know about Yugoslavia?
We know you know
Yeah.
everything. Ed, you're the smartest guy I know.
No, I'm just saying.
really
I'm
are.
a news junkie.
You don't know too many smart people, huh?
All right,
Yo,
we have
okay,
another
guys,
guest
so-
joining our show for our theme, Moms for Marijuana, since Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, who wanted to have a bunch of guests on to honor all the mothers involved in the cannabis movement.
Yes.
Phil,
And we have
who
one of
you
the
have lined
pioneers
up?
right now. It's an honor to introduce our following guest. Her name is Miss Cheryl Schumann, out from California. For people that aren't familiar with Miss Schumann, she's a cancer survivor, cannabis extraordinaire mother. Cheryl Schumann has remained a pivotal role in cannabis awareness as founder of the Beverly Hills Cannabis Club and Moms for Marijuana. And Cheryl is often known as Martha Stewart of Pot, and over the years have developed a media buzz that's very hard to ignore. So, without any more time being wasted, let's say hello to Cheryl Schumann. How you doing, Miss Schumann?
Hello, you guys. Happy Monday, and thank you for inviting me on the show. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Thank you for being on our show today. For our audience,
I wanted to just clarify one thing. I noticed in the introduction you had meant I am the founder of Beverly Hills Cannabis Club, and I'm the executive director of Moms for Marijuana.
Exactly.
But the founder of Moms for Marijuana is an amazing young woman by the name of Sarah Frank, and truly is the inspiration for me being involved with Moms completely. So I want to make sure that credit is given where credit is due, because this amazing young woman started Moms for Marijuana in 2005, and what I really admire about Sarah is this is a young woman who's disabled and was living on disability, and yet put every single penny of her disability check towards forming marijuana all the way back in 2005. And I have been working with her for about 3 years, working on media policy and strategy, and was named executive director last year. And I'm very proud to say that on Mother's Day this year, we're going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary with over 600,000 supporters. And we're the largest women's activism organization in the world for marijuana policy. And I just want to give credit where credit is due to the amazing Sarah Frank for inspiring me to get involved and really
Definitely.
build it up.
Big shout out to Sarah. I'm sorry for the mix-up. Yes, I do. I actually have you as the executive director. That was a high mistake.
I'm sorry, you're maybe in it out a little bit. But can you say that again?
Oh, I said I'm sorry for the mix-up. I actually have you down as the executive director of Moms for Marijuana. But a big shout out to Sarah as well. Now,
Yes.
for our audience members that aren't familiar with you, can you give us a little bit more detail about you and your mission that you've been on in the cannabis industry?
Well, we have a lot of things going on right now. Because on Tuesday we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary, and then that following day I'm going to be presenting at the Money Show, the mainstream investors event, and we're going to be presenting on native Indian marijuana and talking about that being the next big thing. Another thing that I'm very proud of is marijuana. Starting on Sunday, the 11th, we're going to be announcing at the Money Show a new mentoring program. I think it's really, really important for multiple generations to give back to other society. And this is what I think we're doing with Moms and other things. This past January, I'm very pleased to say that I was given an award called the Women of Influence Award, and it was specifically for mentoring. So we're going to be announcing that on Monday, and any young women or men are out there who are interested in getting involved in the cannabis space, sort of on business level, or just learning more about it as a community or an activist. I invite them to reach out to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/moms4MJ, or CherylSchumann.com to reach out to us, because we'd absolutely love to empower these young women out there.
Great.
Ms. Schumann, this is Ed Fortune, the New Jersey Weed Man. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm on this show too.
Excellent. Nice to meet you.
That's great. Hey, I've been following you for a long time, and I feel like this is a pleasure to finally caught up to you on this radio show. Are you going to be a speaker this year at Seattle?
Oh, yeah. I've been actually speaking at this for this will be my 8th or 9th year, and I absolutely love Seattle, and I specifically love the Seattle Hemp Festival. I can't imagine a better group of and it's just not a my family.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're all going to be doing an event on May 12th in the Money Show. Talking about thing in the country, which is a big deal right now. June 11th to the 13th, we're going to be speaking. I'll be introducing the Canacon Show in Zito. Right after that, we're going to be doing the World Cannabis Conference in New York City. That's going to be the 3rd week of June. July, we'll be producing and headlining at the Indo Expo Grow Show in Denver. And then August, we've got both Canacon and the Seattle Hemp Fest. In August, September, we have the Los Angeles Money Show. The San Francisco Money Show, and then the Los Angeles Canacon. That's just for the next 3 months.
Oh, you're getting ready to go into high gear, hitting all those places. Well, that's good.
I'm sorry?
I said you're getting ready to go into high gear, hitting all those places. That's and that's good that you can be out there and present these
Yeah.
issues to the public, and you bring your media baggage with you too, which is great.
Yeah. Did you guys see the cover of the New York Times? Could you imagine a pot person being on the cover of the London Times? That's me. It's so awesome. I'm just happy to see how far we've come. 2 years ago, there was no one in mainstream media covering marijuana. So I love the fact we're getting messages here, empowering people, and we have a fair thing that is legalized.
So we just wanted to honor all the moms for who are involved in the cannabis movement. And we asked our last guest, what advice they have give to mothers who are maybe going to talk to their children, especially
on the fence,
preteens and kids who are like already aware, or maybe they're not sure what to tell them with this new wave of legalization. What's your advice to them?
Well, I think the most important thing for everyone to understand is preaching here. Number one, cannabis is a safer alternative to alcohol, tobacco, and pharmaceuticals. That's number one. And I believe that as parents, and specifically as mothers, we have to keep preaching the fact. I'm always saying in the media that marijuana makes me a better mom and a better human being, and I believe that. And I think that we have to really come out of the closet and educate people and spread awareness. So when you're talking to your children, I think the most important thing, quite simply, is authenticity, honesty, and transparency. If you can sit down with your children, your family members, or coworkers, and basically explain to them the truth about cannabis, and people in our pharmacy until 1930 deficit, that was demonized by people in the media, namely the William Randolph Hearst Corporation, and how the media and social media today is changing the course of history. It's through media outlets like yours, and also through social media, you're educating people from around the world. Marijuana is a safer alternative. It's here to stay. It's something that can heal a multitude of provide a safer alternative to alcohol, and also the revenue from the legislation of this plant can heal our economy, provide jobs, and build a whole new industry. And that's really the most important thing. Say, be honest, educate people, spread the word out there, and keep it going. And the most important thing is we have to stand up for women out there and families who are losing their children to CPS, and we've got to continue to fight for our rights. So I say, stand tall, stand strong, and the most important thing of all is unity in our community. We have so much out there, you guys, on the front lines of this drug war, dealing with the prohibitionists, dealing with the right-wingers who want to condemn us, who want to stereotype us. We sit together, even if we may not like each other. We need unity in the community now more than ever, and I believe that there are strength in numbers and strength in camaraderie, strength in teamwork, and I believe if we all stick together with a common message and love each other as a community, full legalization for 2016.
Yeah,
Definitely,
absolutely.
man.
It sounds like you're saying, educate yourself. Don't believe everything you see in the media. And, really learn that it is a safer alternative to tobacco and
diligence.
alcohol.
Exactly. For people who say, well, what can I do? What you do? You do have that retweet button on the computer. You do have the share button on the computer. So even if it's just simple sharing social media, that's impulsive.
Definitely, especially in 2015. Hey, Cheryl, I have a question for you. I've been a fan of you for quite some time now. I've seen a lot of different avenues and things that you've been involved in. Do you think the cannabis industry would be more women friendly compared to like other traditional industries? That are lower paid and
Yes,
things like that.
absolutely. I mean, you have to understand, guys, I come from the mainstream advertising world and marketing world. In the mainstream advertising world, the truth of the matter is women make up to 72% of all buying decisions for the household. So women, and when you look at the studies, and these politicians spend thousands and thousands of drugs with this, they'll tell you the women are secret to legalization. Why? Because they control family decisions, whether it be buying decisions, care decisions, etc. Right now, women are outnumbered in the cannabis industry. It's a male-dominated world for a very long time, and I love men and great. It's time for women to step up to be candid and said, let's hurt. Yes, I think it's very, very important to encourage women not only to come out to closet, but to be strong